Why the title Blood first?
Well, the film is about a family in Pittsburgh, PA. Two boys growing up following their father's footsteps into a life of crime, violence, and ultimately imprisonment. And when one of their partners actually gets caught, the brothers are faced with a choice. They either have to cooperate with the investigation, snitch on everybody that they know, run, or decide to fight it in court. One of the brothers decides that he's going to cooperate, i.e. snitch. And so that challenges this notion of blood first, because now you got to kind of tell on everybody you had dealings with for your entire life, people you have relationships with, and possibly even your own family.
Why the city Pittsburgh?
Well, first of all, that's one of my hometowns, and actually the neighborhood that we shot in is one of the most dangerous neighborhoods in the country. For it to be a small community, the community that we shot the film primarily in is called Homewood. And for it to be such a small community, it's plagued with crime, violence, and imprisonment. I actually went to, I grew up there, and I have a lot of family members that still live there. And, you know, I'm fortunate, I'm lucky, my brothers are fortunate and lucky, we got out. But a lot of people that we know, a lot of people that we care about really fell victim to that cycle.
Talk about some of the actors that are starring in the movie.
Well, one of the actors we have in the film is Edwin Lee Gibson, and actually he has a recurring role right now on Law and Order SVU, playing an attorney. Broadway, off-Broadway star, winner of Obie Awards and National Theater Awards and what have you. Also a hell of an acting coach. He worked with all of our actors on film set. We have Lamar Darnell Fields, Aki Jamal Durham, who these brothers came out and auditioned, and funny enough, we all went to high school together. Aki was 2 years ahead of me and Lamar was 2 years behind me. And when they walked into the room and saw it was me and I saw it was them, I was like, really? That's what you do? Oh, okay. But I was like, no, it's not a given. You know what I'm saying? You still have to audition like everybody else, but I was pleased and proud. That's pretty much the talent that we have. A lot of local talent, a lot of people up and coming, and definitely people on the rise.
Well, talk about the soundtrack. I've been hearing a lot of good things about it.
I'm fortunate that I have 3 younger brothers. We all live all over the country doing our respective things, and you know, we were getting the music together for the film, and we were in the editing process. And my brother says, you know, I don't know if you might be interested in this, but you know, the super producer, multi-platinum producer, Drumma boy, I know him. I can introduce you. So my other brother and I, we're like, man, whatever. Like, okay, because you know, you always feel like people always say they know somebody, and it's not really like that. And next thing I know, literally within 2 days, I was on an airplane coming down here to Atlanta at Drum Spot, and I'm like, okay, I'm here. Wait, is that Project Pat? Whoa. And I'm like, whoa, okay, wait. I know Gorilla Zoe is, whoa, wait a minute. I know who these cats are. And, you know, talked to Drum, and literally within 24 hours, we had an agreement signed, ready to go.
It's crazy just like how you know certain people that know certain people that know certain people, and everybody speaking on the behalf. Either they speaking positively or they speaking negatively, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, fortunately, all of us got good reputations, you know what I'm saying? And it's just fun working with good energy, you know what I'm saying? Since the day we met, they put the project on the table. This is what we got, you know what I'm saying? And this is what we need. And when I first looked at the film, she showed me the trailer. I was like, man, I was just like into it from the trailer aspect. And I was like, man, like I could just take this from here to like here. Like my mind is running crazy. I'm hearing all kind of things. And I think the film was like halfway complete at that point, you know what I mean? So I was able to, you know, add a lot of the different scene structure musically, and add a lot of different angles and atmospheric sounds and different cinematic entrances and outros to different scenes, you know what I mean? And kind of go back to like what I'm known to do in the orchestra world. Like I'm a composer, I'm a arranger, a editor, a conductor, you know what I mean? And those are the things that I wanted to elevate in my career as Christopher Drumma Boy Golson.
When is the movie coming out? When is your slated release date?
Well, our slated release date is actually late summer, early fall. We'll be doing complimentary screenings throughout the year, throughout the summer in particular.
Will the soundtrack come along with the movie, or will you be selling those separately?
The soundtrack will be available along with the movie. Actually, the soundtrack will be out by the end of summer. And the first single is already out. It just came out this week. Blood Is All We Got by All City featuring Constantine. And of course produced by Drumma Boy. So the track is available right now on iTunes, Amazon, Rhapsody. And it's, you know, when I first heard it, I was like, I like it. But, you know, just to be safe, I had to take it to, I was like, maybe, you know, maybe we just like it. You know what I'm saying? So I had to take it to some people. I had a little listening party, you know, with some younger people. And I was like, just tell me your honest thoughts. Tell me what you feel. They were like, you know, I like it. Because it's melodic and it's still hard at the same time. And people like that. And they thought it was lyrically diverse.
What made you want to get into being a part of movies?
Well, I always wanted to, I come from an artistic household, to be real. My mom's a singer and a performer. I grew up in that. I grew up in that whole world. My father was supporting everyone's artistic dreams, and, you know, we were all out there doing our thing and being successful. I have a degree in theater arts, and then I have a master's degree in film from Florida State University. So I always wanted to do film and television. And I was working on my documentary, American Africans, and my youngest brother, who owns OY Spotlight Entertainment, who also, this is a joint venture with his company. He came home. My brother is real. You know, he's got a past like everybody else. He just came home from federal prison. He said, look, sis, I know you're going to think I'm crazy, but I want to make a movie. And I was like, all right, man. I mean, you know how many people come up to me on a daily basis and say they want to make a movie and they don't really put any work toward it whatsoever. I know I put my work in. You know what I'm saying? We have degrees to show and where we went and we studied. And my brother was like, I know, but I'm serious. So we sat down one night. We powwowed. We talked about the story. And then I said, okay, well, give me a while. And I went and I thought about it. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to just choose to believe. And that's what I did. I was like, I'm going to believe in this project. I'm going to go with it. I banged the script out. We got some financing. And I said, all right, we're going to go ahead and we're going to make this movie. And that's what we did. We just made it happen. So you can find out more about Blood First at our website, www.bloodfirstthemovie.com. You can also follow us on Facebook, Blood First the Movie. Follow us on Twitter, Blood First at NaRa Films. And on Instagram, at NaRa Films. We have a YouTube channel. You can also YouTube the trailer for the film. You can see the uncut version and you can see the MPAA rated R version of the trailer at Blood First the Movie on YouTube. The channel is NaRa Films.